Hey everyone, it's Jamie from IndependenceStNola and Seasons of Ritual, and I'm here with my good friend Helen, the Crimson Cadaverous.
Hi.
A few housekeeping notes. We only have one microphone today.
Yes, so
we'll be sharing it.
yes.
We're friends.
Sharing is caring.
It's right.
Yes.
And then also for Cyber Monday, I do have deals on at IndependenceStNola where I'm doing a price on a 30-minute reading or 30-minute session, and then also at Seasons and Ritual, we've bundled the autumn seasonal calendar and the winter seasonal calendar for a special price. So that was all I had.
Exciting.
Okay, thank you.
Sales are fun.
Yeah.
Yay.
See, Cyber Monday.
Yeah.
Hashtag. Okay. So let's talk about the week that is coming up from 11/28 to 12/4. We're moving into December.
How is that happening?
I don't know.
It's
I don't
crazy.
know.
I don't. We just kind of somehow November went by even faster than October.
I know, and you know what's really funny? I was talking to a couple Scorpios yesterday, and even they were like, "God, Scorpio season was intense."
Yes.
and it was, but I feel like it was like good.
It was
like
quick.
a good washing.
Yep.
Yeah.
We definitely had a cleansing.
I agree with that.
Yeah. It was good.
Okay, you guys. So we are in Sagittarius season.
Yes.
It did start on the
Yay.
21st.
23rd, actually.
23rd.
No, 22nd.
22nd,
22nd, because
okay.
the 23rd was the new moon. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes. Okay, so it started on the 23rd. Just so you guys know, Sagittarius is a fire sign.
Yep. The Archer.
It is mutable, which we kind of need right now.
Yes.
Yep.
We need something to kind of work with.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed. Okay, so let's get into this week. On Monday, the moon will be in Aquarius.
Yes.
And it will square the North Node and Uranus, who is in Taurus.
Yes.
Okay.
And I think that's great because we've kind of been working with this fixed T-squarish, squarish energy for a while.
Yes.
And of course, Aquarius is a fixed sign, but
Yes.
Aquarius does also think of the future. Aquarius
Yes.
is moving us into the future.
Yes.
So to have, the North Node and Uranus, where we're thinking about changing and going towards our destiny, if we're thinking about the future, we're moving there. We're already
Right.
there. We're moving there. So this moon is kind of just helping solidify that.
Right, you guys, this is a good day for your intuition to come in and to really get those holy shit that's out there thoughts.
Yes.
Man,
Yeah,
that's out there. But
definitely.
that's good. That's
Yes.
good. That's what we need. We need that new energy. And then Tuesday, the moon will still be in Aquarius.
Yep.
And then
Forming a conjunction with Saturn.
okay. Oh
Yep.
yeah. So you guys know the conjunction is when they're real close, like
when the
me.
energy's merging.
Right.
Yep.
Which is good because Saturn is Aquarius' ancient ruler.
Yes.
Saturn wants stability.
Right.
So on Monday, when you guys were like, we can do this, we can bring these things in.
Bringing the future in, but having a foundation.
Right. The next day, you're going to be like, oh, actually, we can do this.
Yes.
And we can figure out that foundation.
Exactly. And we've got that same day, we've got Mercury opposite Mars. And I feel like that's just kind of like solidifying the fact that we are slowing down to think about how we use our power. Because I think sometimes we just give our power away.
Right. Well, because
Just
we weren't
willy-nilly.
aware. We just weren't
Right.
aware.
We weren't
right? And now
aware.
we've become more aware. And that Mercury that's opposite Mars, Mercury will be in Sagittarius.
Yes.
Right? And so Sagittarius is probably going to have Mars say, like, how can we make this fun?
Yes. How can we make this fun? Because Sagittarius is fun season.
Yeah.
It really is.
And if you aren't a fun Sagittarius, I'm sorry about that.
It's probably because you have a Scorpio moon.
Ooh, good
Yeah.
point. Yeah.
But that's all right. You're trying to
Okay.
get fun in the next life,
Yeah,
right?
We got this. We got this. We need you in that Scorpio moon.
Yes.
Okay, so Wednesday the moon will move into Pisces.
Yep.
And then it will be okay. You
And
read.
that's going to give us the first quarter moon.
Okay.
So the moon in Pisces is going to square the sun in Sagittarius. So again, that's giving us our first quarter.
Yep.
And it's mutable signs. So again,
Yay.
something to work with.
Yep.
So whatever intentions we set during the during the new moon,
Yes.
we're going to take action towards them in this first quarter moon.
Right, and because it's this immutable sign, it's important, everyone, to remember you have options.
Yes.
It doesn't have to look like the first way, like, oh, it's going to
No.
look like this. It could look like that, or it could
Yeah.
look like that. The main thing is how you're going to get this end result.
Right. And Sagittarius season, so it's an adventure. Everything, life is an adventure.
I like that we just keep going back to this adventure.
Yes. And same day,
yes.
Venus in Sagittarius is going to be opposite Mars in Gemini. So it's almost kind of like that couple that sits across the table looking at each other. And, we're not looking at each other with contempt anymore.
Yeah.
We're looking at each other with understanding.
Yep.
And it's kind of like the concept of, the yin yang. It's not either
Yeah.
or,
Right.
it's both.
Because Mars is like, once again, in Gemini, on a break.
Yes.
He's just chilling out. He's retrograde.
Yep.
He's taking a break. And
Yep.
now he's on a date
Yes.
with Venus.
Yes.
And Venus is in Sagittarius.
And she's having fun.
Right. And he loves it.
Yes.
He's like, I see you.
Mhm.
You're adventuring. I love it.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
And that axis between Gemini and Sagittarius really is the fun axis.
I think so too.
Because Gemini is always out flirting and socializing and like, the social butterfly.
Right.
And Sagittarius is always up for fun, always wants an adventures, always wants to do something exciting and
now
yeah.
Venus is in there, and she's confident.
Yes.
She's got it. She knows it. And
yeah,
remember
she
when we
went through her Venus and Scorpio phase where
Yes.
she transmuted and transformed. So
and remember, everyone, we talk about Venus and divine feminine, that it's in everyone, no matter how you present. We all have the masculine, feminine in
Yes.
us. So know that. So you guys let your Venus shine.
Yes.
On Wednesday. Okay, Thursday.
Yes. So we're kind of continuing in that square energy that we had with the first quarter moon.
Mhm.
And adding in a little bit of a T-square so we've got the moon still in Pisces,
Okay.
squaring Venus in Sagittarius and also Mars in Gemini. So again, that
so
T-square.
we're looking around. So
Yes.
who am I squaring? I'm moon in Pisces. I'm squaring you,
Right.
who is Venus, who's in Sagittarius.
Yes.
And then I'm squaring you, who is Mars.
In Gemini.
In Gemini.
Yes.
You were on a date the night before.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, gotcha.
So now that T-square is going on, and again, we've been talking about these T-squares for a while and
Yes.
how we kind of break the tension by completing the T-square, turning it into a grand cross.
Yes.
We had the fixed T-square going on for a while.
For a while, man, and I felt that fixed T-square.
Yes,
friends.
and it's
I
like
did.
it's that tense, like I don't want to
Yeah.
move, I don't want to move, I don't want to move,
Yeah.
and it's like now we get the mutable stuff where it's like I want to move, I want to do
we
stuff.
can do this.
So finishing out that turning into a grand cross would be the Virgo energy.
Ooh, the resolver.
Yes,
Thank
so we're
you.
resolving, we're organizing, we're being practical.
Yeah.
So anything that comes up, any challenges that come up around that time, like Wednesday, Thursday,
Mm-hmm.
practicality, organization, that's what's going to break that tension.
And I feel like too, because it is that Virgo, it'll get it. You guys will figure it out quick.
Yes,
We'll figure it out
and
quick.
self-care. Virgo loves self-care. Take
Virgo-
care of ourselves so we can take care of others.
That's right. Thank you, Virgo.
Yes.
That is the Virgin. Okay, Friday, the moon is in Aries.
Yes. So we're going totally different vibe from that moon in Pisces where we're kind of swimming the depths, the intangibility.
But Virgo came in.
Yes,
And
to
so
make it tangible.
Right, and then we're like at the moon in Pisces. I mean, the moon in Aries the next day. So
Yeah.
we're ready to like kind
Take
of
charge,
Yep.
pioneering, very, like,
Initiating.
yeah, initiating,
Mhm.
forming a conjunction with our buddy Chiron.
Good.
Yes, so I think we have a lot of things that we can kind of,
Okay.
see a resolution to. Maybe
Right.
some old wounds that we didn't know how to heal, we didn't know how to live with. We're
Yeah.
seeing ways to do that now.
Yeah, and I agree with you. And I also am going to tie this into the Turkey Day holiday, when there was a lot of family dynamics.
Yes.
And so I really feel like this moon in Aries, conjunct Chiron. Chiron, are things that we could see as Chiron's the wounded healer, and so the
Yes.
Chiron in us could see things that like are broken or that can't be fixed,
Right.
But we're really starting to move through that and see like, no, that's no big deal.
Right.
Like,
We don't have to make ourselves a victim anymore.
No, and so I really am thinking this moon in Aries is a way of us just being like, I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm fucking over it. Like I get it. Like I kind of rather, but it's
Yeah.
not. It's not saying that you are carrying this unhealable wound around. It's you like realizing like, oh, I am X amount of years old, and I don't want to feel like this when I go to family dinners anymore.
Exactly.
Okay? Like I know my self-worth. I understand that, maybe my parents have some hang-ups and this is the best they can do to love me, or you guys can fill in your own story.
Right.
But the idea that this moon in Aries conjunct Chiron to me is us just like getting over it.
Yep.
Getting over it. Like
Yep.
it's time. It's time. So
It is, and it's like it's that season for doing that, anyways.
I think so, too.
Oh, and we have a butterfly right here.
There you
Yes.
go. Thank
Yay.
you.
Transformation.
Transformation.
Yes,
Thank you,
that's
Spirit.
what winter is really about.
It is. Thank you, Spirit.
They don't tell you that. They tell you it's about hibernating. It's really about
Oh,
transforming.
It is about transforming.
Yes.
Shedding out the skin.
Yeah.
Okay. So I hope that works. And then also with that moon in Aries, it's trining the sun in Sagittarius.
Yes.
And so that's a good energy, right?
Yes.
Did you guys see the butterfly? Okay.
Yes.
And so because like if you're going through this idea that you are coming to term, like I'm this,
Yeah.
I'm not carrying this shit around with me anymore. Like this,
We don't need to.
and so because the that sun in Sagittarius is gonna really kind of like you've got fire from Aries, and then mutable fire from Sagittarius. So
Yeah.
you can initiate this way to move through this. You can initiate to be like, I'm okay, you're okay, we're all okay.
Right. We're finding the joy. We're finding the fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it is this age of Aquarius. It's time to bring it back to you first.
Yep.
You know, you guys, you can't keep living this, I don't know, whatever your family.
Yeah, victim
dynamic.
mentality.
But yeah,
Yeah,
we can't
do it
no.
anymore. That's why, again, like, it's not the wounded healer, it's the,
Enlightened healer.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, Saturday, moon still in Aries.
Yes.
Okay, well, actually the big day. The big news for Saturday is
Neptune stationing direct.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes, which of course always has this like clarifying energy behind
I
it.
agree.
Because Neptune is already kind of like the depths of intangibility that we must all kind of swim to get to a place of transcendence.
Sure.
But Neptune retrograde is like, like
can be
Neptune's
tough.
asleep.
Yeah.
And Neptune's already sleeping. So
Yeah.
it's almost like Inception. Like he's asleep on top of being asleep,
I've never seen so much sleep in my life.
Right.
Yeah.
So once he kind of like wakes up from like,
His
some of his slumber,
Yes, yeah.
it's like we get a little bit of clarity on things. And I think it's really interesting that we have Venus squaring Neptune that same day,
I think that's great.
because both of those energies represent love, but maybe a different way of looking at love.
Right, which is great if you're coming in that idea of healing
Yes.
from the day before.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. And so like Venus is kind of like our value system and the divine feminine. So how would we, decide how we give our energy to others? And almost like, I don't want to say conditional love,
Right.
but we could say conditional love.
Right.
And Neptune is unconditional love.
Right.
Like recognizing how we are all connected in the universe. So if we love ourselves, we love everything.
Right.
And that square helps us kind of maybe find some kind of balance there.
Right. Balance is a great word because I was thinking like boundaries.
Yes.
Right. But like a lot of times when things come up, like the family holidays, those boundaries get really blurred.
Yes.
And so with Venus squaring Neptune, you can have that conversation again.
Right.
Like, where are my boundaries now? What is, I can have, I know what you're saying by conditions, right?
Right.
But it's like, but it's not conditions.
Right.
If we could think of a better word, I would think of it. But
It's more boundary setting.
Yeah,
I think boundary setting
boundaries
is
and balance.
right. That we're not setting conditions on things as much
No.
as some family members or someone. We
Yes.
may love them,
Right.
but we can also set the boundary of I can't spend that much time with you.
right, exactly.
You're gonna drive me nuts.
And
It's just
And the idea that like unconditional love was like really a lot of toxic relationships.
Yes,
And
like I'm
so-
gonna love means not having to say you're sorry.
Right.
Yeah. What is
What's
that?
that? I don't
That
know.
means you can
That
do
was-
whatever you want.
That was Hollywood.
Yeah. We don't
Fantasy.
need that anymore.
No.
We don't need that anymore. Again, leaving the victimhood behind.
Right.
And again, Venus and Neptune in the past could have made themselves victims.
Right.
But we're not doing that anymore.
Nope, it's 2022.
Nope. And that square, I think, is helping us understand that.
I think so, too.
We're not victims. That
No.
we're all people who deserve and need love.
Right.
And also have the capacity to give love.
Right.
And we just gotta find the balance.
That's great.
Yeah.
Giving and receiving.
Yes.
Okay.
And that's the season for this.
It is.
Yes.
It is. We're fiery today.
Yes.
Okay, Sunday, the moon is still in Aries.
Yes.
And then it will.
Move into Taurus.
Yep.
And that's basically the big story of the day.
Yeah.
And I think
Big
that's
Sunday.
I think that's a really good story because again, we've had all that mutable energy, we have all the shifting around.
Yeah.
Taurus, the fixed energy coming in to just kind of anchor it down in and go, all right.
We're grounding this in.
Yep.
We can see, and Taurus is ruled by Venus, so we are
Yes.
still seeing our self-worth.
Yeah.
We are still seeing or, understanding like, yeah, I got this. I'm good.
Yes.
I'm so good. You're so money, baby, you don't even know
Yes.
it. Yeah.
And I think we're kind of realizing in that at that point because it's
Yeah.
like Taurus likes to indulge itself.
Yes, yeah.
And I think that's where the love starts.
Yep.
It's taking care of ourselves.
Yep.
So we start there, start with that anchor,
Right.
and we go from there.
Grounded in, babies.
Yes.
Okay, guys, that's the week.
Yeah.
Thank you so much,
Great
Ellen.
week coming up.
Yeah.
Yay, Sagittarius season.
Thank you, Sagittarius season. Of course,
Yes.
if you guys have any questions or you want to book any sessions with me or Helen, you can reach out to us via Instagram. Yeah, via Instagram. I was thinking Facebook. I don't
Yeah.
have a Facebook.
And YouTube.
And YouTube.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys enjoy this week.
Have a great week.
And have a great week.
Yeah.
And then we'll see you next time.
Alrighty. Bye.